We start at the Yongsan Presidential Office, where President Yoon Suk Yeol is hosting main opposition party leader Lee Jae-myung for talks as we speak. For details on this much-anticipated rendezvous, I have our senior correspondent Oh Soo-young live on the line. Soo-young, welcome. Now, I understand that the talks are taking place in the absence of a set agenda, Soo-young.
Hi, Sonny. Yes, good afternoon. So President Yoon and opposition leader Lee Jae-myung are meeting here at the presidential office from 2 p.m. They'll talk over tea for about an hour. It's likely to stretch on longer than that. But as you said, it's going to be without a list of preset items. Now, this is to keep the conversation open to any topic, according to the presidential office. Of course, the opposition vehemently disagreed. And last week, we saw Yoon and Lee's aides clashing during their working level preparations. While today's meeting is going ahead, we can expect the opposition leader to raise the issues or demands that his party initially put forward. Now, this includes Lee's campaign pledge to distribute a one-off payment of 250,000 won or $182 to all Korean citizens as a means of boosting people's livelihoods. The DP also wants Yoon to comply with a special investigation into the death of a Marine last year, as well as allegations of stock price manipulation involving First Lady Kim Gon-hee. Now, with President Yoon also having vetoed various opposition-led bills, including the special probes, the DP leader may request an apology. It's quite unclear how Yoon will respond to any of the above, particularly on the request for special probes. He said before that he will listen to all that Lee has to say, but hopes to touch on pressing issues related to people's livelihoods.
Right, and despite the uncertainty over how these talks will pan out, many appear to agree, Soo-young, that the face-to-face in itself is meaningful. Do tell us more.
Right. The meeting is very symbolic in that it marks the first time Yoon and Lee have held talks in their current capacities since the president took office 2 years ago. Now, after Lee's party gained a massive majority in the April 10th general election, Yoon has become the first president in South Korea's modern political history who has to work with an opposition parliament for all 5 years of his tenure. That's why experts say that it is key for President Yoon to show that he is actively listening as promised, while the opposition leader should probably not push too hard for concessions in the first meeting. Where they could potentially see some progress, though, is on resolving their conflicts in the legislature, where the opposition has forced through bills without consensus from the ruling party, only to have the president veto them. It would be crucial for them at this point to signal mutual understanding on the need to work together in the interest of the public and people's livelihoods. Yoon and Lee also might be able to cooperate on appointing a new prime minister, a position that requires approval from the National Assembly. So some observers think that Yoon might consult Lee on a candidate or ask for a recommendation. Of course, others have different opinions on that. Another area for possible cooperation is on medical reform, as doctors' groups continue to resist the government's push for systematic improvements in the healthcare delivery system. So it's quite likely that President Yoon will ask Lee to adopt a unified position or to support him in ending the ongoing medical crisis in the nation and to normalize hospital operations. So we're really going to have to wait and see what's discussed during this meeting, but of course I'll be keeping you posted on that.
All right, Soo-young, and in the meantime, thank you for that coverage. That was our top office correspondent, Oh Soo-young, with the latest regarding President Yoon's meeting with opposition party leader Lee Jae-myung taking place as we speak at the Yongsan Presidential Office.